to 24Checklist video. In this video, I'll show you the new features of our Winter 25 release. So let's get started with the new 24Checklist Home tab, in which we'll announce the features of new 24Checklist intermediate releases, as well as potential database upgrades notes. So let's have a look at the new features we've added. So let me open up a sales checklist here. So if I scroll down, you can see we reworked the Boolean check. So now it's much simpler to complete it. You just click OK or not OK. And it's also possible to leave it empty, which was not the case with the slider we had previously. A second new feature that I want to show you is the following. So I have here now an opportunity record open where we see your sales checklist. And you see that we had the individual confirm button for each of the checks. Now, a lot of our customers asked for the capability to be able to just confirm all checks at once. So what you need to do in order to do that is we're going to edit checklist. And we added here what is called a confirmation mode. And instead of individual check, we'll select complete checklist. And when we save it, we go back to opportunity record. And what you see now is that the individual confirm buttons are gone, but we just got a confirm all button at the end of the checklist. So when you use the confirm all checklists, all individual checks will be confirmed at once. A next feature in this release is what we call activate and deactivate. So you see here two new buttons, publish, which I'll explain in a minute, and the deactivate. Activate and deactivate actually means making the checklist visible or invisible to end users. So assume we've created this sales checklist before, but now we want to retire it. It should no longer be visible to end users. So when we deactivate it and we go back to our test opportunity, you will see the checklist is still there. So when we deactivate it, the checklist is still visible on existing records. But now when we create a new test record, so let's call it test 2, quickly fill out the mandatory fields here and a stage. What you will notice is then when we create a new record, the deactivated checklist is no longer visible. A second new feature is the ability to publish checklist. And publish actually means that once you've published a checklist, you can no longer change it. Now, in order to make use of the publish feature, you need to activate version management. So the way we do this is we go to setup. We're going to look for custom metadata types. We're going to manage records, and if we click edit, you see here a version management. So when you check this checkbox, version management will be enabled on your environment. So what happens when you publish a checklist is that you can no longer edit it. So when I publish, the checklist and the individual checks themselves are being locked, so you're no longer able to edit it. So what you also see here is that I have a version number. So this checklist is already at version number 2, and now I got a new version button. So if I want to make changes to these checks or checklist, I actually need to create a new version. So let's do that. And when I create it, what you will see is I have a new version of my checklist created, and now I'm at version 3 again. And this version, since it's not yet published, I'm still able to edit. The last feature I want to show you is our new data model. So you may have noticed we have two new tabs here. One is checklist result, the other one is check results. So let me go into checklist results. And actually, whenever a record is being, or new checklist is being created on a record, we create a checklist result record as well. So what you see, this checklist result record does not only has the name of the checklist, it also has the related record, which in our case would be an opportunity record. And it also links the individual check results. So this data model is more structured than what we have before, and we believe it will be easier to kind of report on it, and it also has more information on it. What you also see here is that it has the link to this particular checklist version. So even if you, over the course of time, create new checklist versions, you will always know for a particular record which checklist version was used to complete the checklist. So this was a quick overview of the new features. I hope you liked it and you will try it out in your environment as well. Thank you.